For yours is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. How can God deliver us from evil? Because God is the kingdom, and He has the power and the glory forever and ever. So when we become children of God, we must understand that God has got everything ready for us. Not only should we recite this prayer, but we must be able to live this prayer. I would rather say that this prayer covers our whole personality, our life, our family, our ministry, our life in this whole world is held by this prayer. When we understand this prayer, it's not simply telling this prayer, it is living this prayer. My encouragement to you all would be that we must be able to understand this great blessing in this prayer. And after this prayer, Amen. The Amen was a word that was used by the Jewish culture, the Jewish people in their synagogues. After they give a discourse or after they speak about God, then everyone says Amen. When they say Amen, it means I am falling in line with what I have heard, I am part of it. Now, many people say Amen without understanding the meaning of it. Here, after the Lord's Prayer, for yours is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. And then we say Amen. Years ago, there was a young man in Russia. His name was Sergei Kordeko. He was a persecutor, he was a young man, and he was instrumental in persecuting 150 churches. He used to go in churches, beat people, take all the literature, Bible and other things and burn them. One day, this Sergei Kordeko was burning the papers, burning the Bibles and all. He came across a single piece of paper. In that paper, a small child has written the Lord's Prayer. This man who was a persecutor, he had been persecuting 150 churches. And then when he read that, there was a warmth in his heart. And then he was able to understand that it is Jesus who touched him. His life was changed. He stood for the truth. He defected into Canada, and then he died for the Lord. He was 21 years old when he died for the Lord. The Lord's Prayer has that deep blessing.